Good morning, I'm Sunil Verma. The headlines. Government says more than 5 crore people benefited from free health services during ongoing Viksit Bharat Sankalp Yatra. Prime Minister Narendra Modi to visit various temples in Tamil Nadu today and tomorrow to witness chanting of Ramayana in multiple languages and listen to scholars. External Affairs Minister S Jaishankar calls for a multipolar world with reformed United Nations as its core. Dense fog and cold wave continue to sweep different parts of country, particularly North India. An Indian pair of Chirag Shetty and Satwiksairaj Rankireddy advances to men's doubles semifinal of Indian Open Super 750 Badminton tournament. Government has said that more than 5 crore people benefited from free health services during the ongoing Viksit Bharat Sankalp Yatra. Union Health Ministry said around 2 lakh health camps were conducted in Gram Panchayats and urban local bodies till date. The ministry said more than 2 crore 61 lakh Ayushman cards have been created at the camps under Ayushman Bharat Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana. The flagship scheme aims to provide health cover of 5 lakh rupees per family per year for secondary and tertiary care hospitalization. During the Viksit Bharat Sankalp Yatra, more than 2.62 crore people were screened for TB and around 10 lakh people were referred to higher public health facilities. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will be visiting various significant temples in Tamil Nadu today and tomorrow. The Prime Minister will participate in a program at Sri Ranganatha Swami Temple at Tiruchirappalli in Tamil Nadu at around 11 a.m. today. The Prime Minister will reach Rameshwaram this afternoon and perform darshan and puja in Sri Arulumigu Ramanatha Swami Temple. Continuing the practice being observed during the Prime Minister's visit to multiple temples in the last few days, wherein he attends Ramayana chanting in various languages such as Marathi, Malayalam and Telugu. In this temple, he will attend a program Sri Ramayana Parayan. In the program, 8 different traditional mandalis will recite the Sanskrit, Awadhi, Kashmiri, Gurmukhi, Assamese, Bengali, Maithili and Gujarati Ram Kathas. This is in line with Bharatiya cultural ethos and bonding, which is at the core of Ek Bharat, Shreshth Bharat. In Sri Arulumigu Ramanatha Swami Temple, the Prime Minister will also participate in Bhajan Sandhya, where multiple devotional songs would be sung at the temple complex in the evening. Tomorrow, the Prime Minister will perform darshan and puja at Kothanda Ramaswamy Temple, Dhanush Kodi. Near Dhanush Kodi, he will also visit Arichal Munnai, which is said to be the place from where the Ram Setu was built. No stone is being left unturned to make the Prana Pratishtha ceremony of Ram Lala Virajman in Ayodhya a historic one on the 22nd of this month. All the preparations are in the final stages. Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath yesterday reviewed the preparations in Ayodhya and assured all kinds of support to Sri Ram Janmabhoomi Tirth Kshetra Trust in ensuring hassle-free darshan of Ram Lala by devotees. He underlined that if people come to Ayodhya for darshan with better coordination, they will not face any kind of inconvenience. We have a report.
Solar-based tourist bus services for devotees have been started in Ayodhya ahead of Pran Pratishtha ceremony. Green corridor has also been made to reach the city of Lord Ram from Lucknow, Varanasi, Prayagraj, Gorakhpur and other cities for darshan. Meanwhile, darshan of Ram Lalla will remain closed from today till 22nd January for the preparation of Pran Pratishtha ceremony. Many pre-Pran Pratishtha rituals will also be performed today, including Nitya Pujan, Havan, Phala Divas and Pushpa Divas. These pre-Pran Pratishtha rituals will continue till tomorrow. Almost every corner of Ayodhya is witnessing the groups of sadhus, saints and devotees coming from different parts of the country and abroad. The city is reverberating with Ram Bhajans and Sankirtan. With Sushil Chandra Tiwari, Divakar, Akashvani News, Ayodhya.
To celebrate the Pran Pratishtha ceremony of Lord Ram, cleanliness drives and religious and cultural events are being organized throughout the week in Madhya Pradesh. We have more from our correspondent.
In Madhya Pradesh, 5 lakh laddus have been sent from Mahakal Temple of Ujjain for Prasad in Pran Pratishta ceremony of Lord Ram in Ayodhya. Prasad chariots filled with laddus were flagged off by Chief Minister Dr. Mohan Yadav from Bhopal yesterday. At the same time, Bharatiya Janata Party has organized Akhand Ramayana recitation in Braille script on 21st January in the state office. In this event, 108 Divyangjan from across the state will recite Ramayana by Braille script. This is the first event of its kind in the country. Meanwhile, on January 22, the day of Pran Pratishtha, a full day holiday has been declared in schools and half day holiday in government offices in Madhya Pradesh. Sanjeev Sharma, Akashvani News, Bhopal.
Union Home Minister Amit Shah will attend the 60th anniversary day celebration of SSB at Saloni Bari in Sonitpur district today. Later, he will also grace the passing out parade of Assam Police Commando in Guwahati. Last evening, he performed Shramdan at Mahabhairav Temple in Tezpur and also attended a cultural program at Tezpur University. Our correspondent has filed this report.
Union Home Minister Amit Shah will take part in multiple events today at Sonitpur and Guwahati. After attending the Raging Day event of SSB at Saloniwari, he will attend the triennial conference of All Batho Mahasabha at Dhekia Juli. Nearly 1 lakh people will gather today in this program. Mr. Shah will also witness the passing out parade of the Assam Police Commandos at Sarusajai Stadium in Guwahati. After this, he will release book on the great Ahom General Lasit Borphukan at Sankadev Kalakshetra in Guwahati. He will also inaugurate the Brahmaputra Riverfront Beautification Project with Aminul. This is Manas Pratim Sharma, Akashvani News, Guwahati.
This is Akashvani giving you the news. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle at AIR News Alerts. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has said the government is striving to host the 2036 Olympic Games, provide international exposure to sportspersons, and making India the hub of global sports ecosystem. Inaugurating the Khelo India Youth Games 2023, Mr. Modi said that in the last 10 years, the government has ended the games in sports, alluding to allegations of corruption and irregularities related to sports during the UPA regime. In the last 10 years, the government brought reforms, sportspersons performed, and the entire sports scene transformed, he said. India achieved its best performance in Tokyo and Paralympics, created history in Asian Games and Asian Para Games. Mr. Modi said, so many sportspersons from Tamil Nadu are doing wonders in sports, asserting that making India a top sporting nation is the nation's aspiration. The Prime Minister said, big sports events need to be held on a regular basis for that to happen.
भारत को दुनिया के टॉप स्पोर्टिंग नेशन में देखना चाहते हैं। इसके लिए बहुत जरूरी है कि देश में लगातार बड़े स्पोर्ट्स इवेंट हो, खिलाड़ियों का अनुभव बढ़े और ग्राउंड लेवल से खिलाड़ी चुनकर बड़े इवेंट्स में खेलने आए। खेलो इंडिया अभियान आज इसी भूमिका को निभा रहा है।
External Affairs Minister Dr. S Jaishankar has called for a multipolar world with a reformed United Nations as its core. Delivering India's national statement at the 19th NAM summit in Uganda's Kampala, the minister stressed economic decentralization with greater regional production. He pressed for cultural rebalancing where all heritage is mutually respected. The External Affairs Minister highlighted that India showed during its G20 presidency that change is possible by spearheading the African Union's membership. He pointed out that this should inspire reformed multilateralism. Dr. Jaishankar noted that transforming the world order requires practical steps. He said creating regional economic hubs, resilient supply chains, predictable mobility and trusted data flows are essential. He said that addressing food, energy and health security is critical, as is women-led development. He emphasized that connectivity must be prioritized while respecting sovereignty and ensuring viability. Dense fog, cold wave and cold day conditions are continuing in different parts of the country, particularly in the northern parts. Talking to Akashvani News, senior scientist at IMD R.K. Jainamani said, cold is continuing because El Nino is still continuing over the eastern equatorial Pacific. He said rainfall has been very less in December, and in January there was no precipitation over western Himalayas or northern plains of the country.
As we know that the El Nino still continuing over the eastern equatorial pass, we find that the rainfall has been very less. In December it was much less. January almost no precipitation either over western and Himalayan hills or northern plains of India. So when we further analyze, we find that western disturbances were also very weak, and because of that, such prolonged dense fog leading to cold day has been persisting.
Several trains are running late due to foggy conditions observed in many parts of the country. According to Indian Railways, around 11 passenger trains to Delhi were running behind schedule by an hour to 6 hours today. In Jammu and Kashmir, the Viksit Bharat Sankalp Yatra is continuing with each passing day, and the people are seen quite enthusiastic and thronging the venues to get information about various welfare schemes of the government. The primary objective of this outreach initiative is to empower citizens of the country and encourage them to actively contribute to the country's development. To know more, let's listen to our Srinagar correspondent.
Despite the bone-chilling cold climatic weather conditions in Kashmir, the ongoing Viksit Bharat Sankalp Yatra has made significant strides across the region by providing benefits of various centrally sponsored schemes to the prospective beneficiaries at their doorsteps. One of the beneficiaries of Prime Minister's Awas Yojana Gramin, namely Ghulam Muhyiddin Najjar from Anantnag district, has expressed his gratitude to Prime Minister Narendra Modi for providing him a house under the scheme.
जब नरेंद्र मोदी साहब ने ये स्कीम निकाली, हमने सुना कि गरीबों को घर दिया जाएगा, तो मैंने फार्म भर दिया। उन्होंने मुझे बाकायदा तौर पैसे दिए मकान बनाने के लिए, इसलिए हम शुक्रगुजार है मोदी साहब के।
Viksit Bharat Sankalp Yatra is not limited to the welfare schemes only, but the local people and students also showcase their talent by performing various local cultural presentations and take pride to revive and preserve the art and culture of Kashmir. Sunil Kohl, Akashvani News, Srinagar.
In badminton, Indian pair of Chirag Shetty and Satwiksairaj Rankireddy advanced to the men's double semi-final at the Indian Open Super 750 tournament. The world number 2 Indian duo defeated Danish 5th seeds Kim Astrup and Anders Skarab Ramseusen 21-7, 21-10 in men's doubles quarter-final at the KD Jadhav Indoor Stadium in New Delhi last night. Earlier, World Championships bronze medalist Indian star shuttler H.S. Pranoy beat T.W. Wang of Chinese Taipei in men's singles quarterfinal yesterday. He will take on current world number 2 and 6th seed Chinese Yu Qi in the semi-finals today. And now, for a look at today's newspapers, it's over to Tanvi Khurana.
Thank you, Sunil. Women to headline Republic Day celebrations, writes Hindustan Times, elaborating that for the first time, the Republic Day parade will be heralded by 100 women artists playing Indian musical instruments. Netanyahu rebuffs US, says no Palestine state after war, writes the Times of India. Rift in Israel leadership on how to handle Gaza war as toll nears 25,000, reports the Indian Express. Centre deploys NDRF teams in Ayodhya ahead of 22nd of January is the top headline in the Asian Age. Over 8,000 persons have been invited to witness the Pran Pratishtha. Many dailies have carried a photograph for the first time of the Ram Lala idol. Lord Ram gives his first darshan, reads the caption in the Pioneer. And finally, there is a tiger in the Aravallis near Rewari, reports the Times of India. The male tiger is believed to have strayed from Sariska in Rajasthan, writes the paper. And with that, it's back to you, Sunil.
Thank you, Tanvi. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Government says more than 5 crore people benefited from free health services during ongoing Viksit Bharat Sankalp Yatra. Prime Minister Narendra Modi to visit various temples in Tamil Nadu today and tomorrow to witness chanting of Ramayana in multiple languages and listen to scholars. External Affairs Minister S Jaishankar calls for a multipolar world with reformed United Nations at its core. Dense fog and cold wave continue to sweep different parts of the country, particularly North India. An Indian pair of Chirag Shetty and Satwiksairaj Rankireddy advances to men's doubles semi-final of Indian Open Super 750 Badminton tournament. And with that, we end the morning news. Have a nice day.